this is Ashi from Crafting with Ashi, and this is the card we're making today. Isn't it cute? I really like it. It's just, oh, it's just so darling. All these little critters having fun in the snow. So let me show you what I did. The stamp set I'm going to use is this one called Freezing Fun, and look at it. Isn't it so much fun? So we're going to be using these three critters, 1, 2, 3, and the Christmas trees as well. And we're going to be stamping in Memento ink because we're going to colour everything in using our Stampin' Blend alcohol markers. So let's just ink up everything nicely. I'm sorry if you hear some noise in the background. Next door's son is playing basketball in their drive, so you can hear the ball bouncing a bit and some whoops, but hopefully it won't transfer to the camera. So I'm just going to ink up again. I didn't catch all of it properly, obviously. And then I'm just going to press down. Yeah, lovely. So take that out, move that aside. And now, as I said, we're going to colour everything in. I'm going to colour all in using the Stampin' Blend alcohol markers, and I'm using a huge range of colours. So the whole list of what I use will be in the description box below on the supply list and also on my website. So let me just zoom you in a little bit, and then maybe you have a better chance of seeing what I do. So I'm going to start colouring, and I'll put you on fast forward and stick some music on, and I'll be back at the end. Hello, so I've coloured everything in now, as you can see, and then I cut it out with the matching dies, and I'll show you them in a minute. These are the matching dies. These are the Freezing Friends dies, and I cut them out. And then I also took a piece of Whisper White that measured 10 centimetres by about 14.35 centimetres, and I used this long die here that you can see to cut out a piece from that. So I just placed it right across, and then I got this lovely sloping hill. So now we're ready to start assembling. So let me bring back my base piece, and this is a piece of Balmy Blue, and this measures 10 centimetres by 14.35 centimetres, and we're going to stick this one down, so like that, to start making our hills. And I'm going to use some Tombow, but I'm going to keep the Tombow in the bottom little quadrant here that you can see, and sort of leave the top tiny bit glue free for now. And that's because I want to tuck some things behind there, so I don't want it all stuck down and then I can't tuck. And I used the Tombow so that I could just have a little bit of wiggle room to get this lined up properly, just like that. And then we're going to start to arrange everything. While I was off camera, I also stamped up the image from the same stamp set on a little piece of Whisper White, and I matted it again on a little piece of Night of Navy. So we're going to have that somewhere up there. And let's have a look where we want to place our bits and bobs. We can maybe have a tree sort of there. and then maybe another one in the front. I think maybe that one in the front, and then maybe this one popping out somewhere like there. Let's see, and then let's put him again where we had him last time, somewhere like that, running down the hill. Then we have our little figure here. Let's move him to the side this time so we have change it up a bit, and then let's move the tree, and we have it like that. I think I'm happy with that. So now we can start sticking. I'm going to start with this little tray here because it's the easiest to get to, and I'm just going to use Tombow so that I have a little bit of wiggle room to get things where I want them. Okay, and I'm going to stick everything down flat. I'm not going to use any dimensionals for this. So let's pull this out here and just put a bit of Tombow on the back. And put that in there somewhere. And then a bit more Tombow here for this tree. And then on this little critter here. I just love all of these critters. They're just wonderful. I love stamp sets like this that you can make a scene with. I really do. I'm so glad Stampin' Up came out with this one because I really love these little friends. When I saw them in the catalogue, I was just like, yep, you're coming home with me. I loved it. And even when this retires or whatever point, because I mean, as you know, with Stampin' Up, at some point in the histories, everything will retire. Every stamp set does retire at some point. I can say for absolute certainty this one is not one I will ever sell. This is one that is staying in my stash forever and eternity because I just love it so much. So there we have our little scene made up, and I'm just going to put some Tombow in the back here. This is what I have in my hand. And then I have a card base here that's Night of Navy, so this is a standard A6 card base. So that's an A4 sheet cut in half and then fold in half. And then I'm just going to put this on top, like that. Oh, isn't it lovely? I love it. I really do love it. And then I'm going to use some of these adhesive backed snowflake sequins. And you can see they come in various colours. They come in sort of a pinky colour and they're metallic, so they shine through. And a more greeny one. I'm going to use the more pinky one. And I'm just going to use 5 of them, I think. I like to do things in odd numbers. I think it just looks better. This is me being pedantic, that I like things to be. One, two, three. One more. I think there. So there you go. Those are our 2 cards. What do you think? I love them. I just can tell you now, I absolutely adore them. So I hope you enjoyed the project too. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know. And don't forget to subscribe to these videos. If you want any more information, the supply list, links to my online shop, sizings, all that good stuff, it'll be on the blog post on my website. And the links to that and all my social media links are in the description box below. So thank you once again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye!